Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Tarish, and today I just wanted to share with you what the heck do we do hot yoga for? Because there are a lot of people that really have an aversion to sweating, and I totally get it. Sweating on a daily basis or sweating often is one way that our body can release toxins, expel things that aren't needed. We have a few different detoxifying organs. The lungs, as we breathe out, we're expelling toxins. The second thing is the kidneys. The kidneys are the filter of the blood, and anything that's filtered out, the kidneys are phenomenal. The kidneys filter out so many toxins out of our blood, and we use the urinary tract to get rid of that. I love talking about the large intestines and what it does for us. And hopefully we can all be pooping champions in our life as we move forward to clean out waste products, cellular waste, toxins, and all that. But let's talk about the largest organ of the body is the skin. Our skin was sometimes ignored in how important it is, what we put on the skin, and also how effectively we let out of the skin. And sweating is an important component of detoxifying. Hot yoga, not only are we sweating and detoxifying through the sweat and through the skin, but also because of the elevated temperature in the room when you're practicing, your tendons and ligaments and connective tissue get a little head start on being warmed and juiced up for the practice. So you're gonna see results in a little bit quicker fashion than you would in a cold room. And I'm not saying that there's no place for cold yoga at all, but it's just when you have a curiosity of, why do I wanna sweat in yoga? Why do I wanna be hot? And then lastly, heat in the room. This is my favorite one. My favorite understanding of a hot yoga class is that we love to be comfortable in our society. We are very first world comfort here in America. If it gets too cold, we turn the heat on. If it gets too hot, we turn the air conditioning on. And gosh, I don't know who I was talking to earlier this week. We were talking about air conditioning. We don't really have air conditioners here in Washington. I just reflected really quickly about being in Singapore and Thailand. Thailand mainly, because everywhere I went in Thailand, I mean, it's on the equator. It's 1 degree north of the equator, and it's just freaking hot, and I love it. But yeah, it's a bit uncomfortable, but no one there is making a fuss about it, right? They just go on with their lives. But somewhere along the way in our American comfort society, we get really comfortable with like 72 degrees or 73 degrees. And this is great to be comfortable. We really learn to have resilience in life when we can get out of our comfort zone. And a hot yoga room, or if you have a space in your house and you crank the heat up and you do your yoga class in a hot room, you can really allow yourself to get uncomfortable. This is why people work out, they lift weights, because we're all trying to make sure that we're stressing the body in certain ways. Hot yoga room puts you in compromising positions in the heat, which intensifies the discomfort. And we are faced to look at, what is our initial response? Do I want to run out of the room where it's cool? Do I want to stop doing my yoga practice? What am I thinking? Am I angry? Am I frustrated? So do I want to slap my neighbor? Just kidding. I mean, all jokes aside, there are a lot of benefits from practicing in the heat. I hope this helps a little resolution of why it would be great if you wanted to turn your heat up as you practice these yoga videos in your home, outside. Feel free to turn the heat up and enjoy a fresh sweat from time to time, along with the nervous system benefits that you're gonna get from the class. The end of class, it's called Shavasana. It's where we lie down on your back. There's a lot of workouts out there in the world, and yoga is a strenuous thing for the body. What's really important in the end of your yoga classes, that I didn't understand until I had been doing yoga for a while, how powerful it is the sitting and the lying down at the end. This is when we allow our nervous system to hit the reset button. So we put the body under stress, whether it be in the heat. We put our body under stress by doing difficult postures and trying to breathe through twisting and balancing on one leg. Very, very stressful and challenging, which is amazing. But what makes yoga so special compared to a lot of other things that you'll do with your physical body is that at the end of the yoga practice is the reset of the nervous system. And you really put your body back into rest, digest, and repair mode. And a lot of times if people have difficulty sleeping at night, this is the first thing that they say they had positive results from yoga after a week or 2 classes or 3 classes. They automatically start sleeping better because they've hit that reset button with their central nervous system. And when you take deep breaths for a long amount of time, what you're telling your body and your nervous system is that you're safe. So if a dog is going to come running at you to bite your leg, or let's say a wolf or a big bear, the first thing you're going to do is freeze and hold your breath. Now, I say that about a wild animal chasing you, but what's happening in our world, because we're living in a nonstop technological age, is that people aren't breathing. I notice when I'm responding to a text or an email, I notice myself holding my breath while I'm doing something. So this central nervous system that we have in our body has never, ever, ever been affected negatively like it is being affected right now with the smartphones. And right now, we all need yoga more than ever in our lives because it is the only place that we are unplugged. Literally, by having our phones, we are totally plugged in 100% of the day unless we're sleeping. And if we're not sleeping well, our recovery can go really, really, really down. And we're not recovering well at night. So your performance, whether it be in your work, in your personal life, or your athleticism, recovery is not getting done. And we start to deteriorate in age. Yoga has the ability to reverse your biological age, because you will reset your nervous system and calm down and start to heal from the inside out. And this is so important, and why that yoga is unlike anything else that you've ever done in your life before. Allow yoga to be your medicine. It can complement any workout style. It can complement any lifestyle, any thought form, any religious belief. It's not a religion. It is a way of living to the utmost respect and unity of our body and our mind and our soul. And then ultimately, when we find peace within ourselves, we ultimately radiate that peace out into the world. And so that's another level that we need in our lives right now more than anything. If we look out in our lives and we see chaos and discontent, and we're thinking to ourselves, I don't know what to do, like the world's going to hell in a handbasket. If you think that way, I want you to know that you are powerful. By taking care of yourself, your heart, your spirit, and your body, you have a ripple effect, because we are all connected by this divine matrix, by this invisible field. We are all connected. And what we heal in ourselves, we heal in the world. So I went on a little bit of a tangent here because I'm just so passionate about sharing this amazing practice with you. And I hope that if you have any questions, you would definitely let me know. You can post them below or just message me privately about your questions. And all right, so continue to practice. I'm so proud of you for putting in the work, putting in the hours, the minutes, the days, because you are changing your life. And because you're doing that, you're automatically having an impact on everyone around you. As your life becomes better, you are a shining beacon of hope for others. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.